If you're one of those creators that's stuck with low views right now on YouTube, this is going to be the best video that you've ever watched, because by the end of it, you're going to have 5 things that you could change right now to begin to increase your views. The first thing you need to change is your mindset. You need to get out of the mindset that everything you need to create needs to be perfect, and you need to get into the mindset that you need to be creating way more volume of content. I know what you're thinking right now. Rob, I'm just myself. I have other priorities. I have family. I have a job. I have other things going on, and I'm definitely not one of those people that's hiring other people. Well, now you actually don't have to do any of those things, because there's an AI tool that's going to allow you to take all the content you've created before in the past and all the future content that you're going to create and turn it into 5 to 10 times more content. Check this out. Now, that AI tool that I use every single day that helped me increase my views, literally the moment that I started using it, is going to be Nexus Clips right here. Because what this allows you to do is you can connect it to your YouTube channel, and we could see you could go through and create clips for all the content you're creating. For example, ChatGPT and Google Gemini new features are crazy. If we click on create clips right here and then actually drop our video in here, this is then actually going to go through, and this is going to process this video, and this is going to allow us to turn this piece of content into clips. It's analyzing our video. It can actually see exactly what it's about, and it's going to make clips based on whatever we want. For example, key showcases new ChatGPT and Gemini features, strong emotional reactions, unique features, or we could type in something here that it will actually do, and then we simply just click on this, click on generate clips, and then this actually goes through and creates the clips for us. Now, I just created the clips for this video right here. I uploaded a day ago, and what this is going to allow me to do is actually amplify my content. Because if we actually come over to my YouTube channel, what we're going to see if we do a search for Rob the AI guy is that I uploaded this video, and we can see right here it's gotten around 9,000 views. So this video is doing really good. What's going to make it do even better is if I make 3 to 5 shorts from it, because clearly the topic and all the different features resonated with my audience. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over to Nexus Clips right here. And we can see that this actually gives us a virality index. So it created this clip, this clip, this clip, this clip. And let's say that we like this one and we want to turn it into something. We could click on create clip right here. We can then change a selected zone if we wanted to, but I like this. We're going to click on edit, and then this is actually going to turn this into the clip. And what this is going to allow you to do is turn that long form piece of content that you have into multiple different videos. So I'm going to pause this right here. And what's really, really incredible about this is right here, I'm talking about computer use. We could actually come over here and change how this looks. So I'm going to do a miniature right here. So it's going to show this, and then I'm going to expand this a little bit, and this will actually show my face. And this is how people are actually going through and doing this. I'm going to get rid of this hook right here real quick, just so that we could see what it actually looks like without the hook. And we could see that I'm also going to get rid of this. We have our subtitles right here, and we could come over here and change these to look however we want. But this is how people are actually going through, adding their face in to something that then doesn't actually take away from the video. So this allows you to be able to do this all on your own with no editing skills, nothing like that required. It allows you to add in a hook. You could add in stickers if you wanted to. You could add in subtitles, and they literally have all of these different styles. Or if you wanted to go into advanced, there's literally tons of different settings that you could play with. We could change with the framing right here, and there's multiple different ways that this can actually frame. And then once this is good to go, we literally just click on share right here, where we could download this, or you could connect your TikTok account and YouTube account and actually get it to go ahead and post it for you. And this is what the top creators are doing. This is how they're turning their backlog of content into way more content. And this is incredibly powerful, not only to do it on your main channel, but if we come over here and look up somebody like Alex Hormozy, what you are going to see is this actually allows him to create way more content. If we come over to his page right here and we actually scroll down, what we're going to notice is he has this other page called More Mosey, and check this out. Literally all this is short clips from all of his content, both videos and short form content. And you can now copy this same exact strategy using Nexus Clips, which is going to help you grow your channel faster and get monetized on YouTube. And the best part about Nexus Clips is you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with it today. Once you begin to use this tool, you're going to start to get more views, because you're going to be putting out more content, and their AI helps you actually create content that your audience is going to care about. Now, the second change that you need to make sure that you're making is you need to make sure that YouTube isn't accidentally messing up your subtitles, which would actually affect your metadata. And this could be one of the reasons that you're stuck with low views, because YouTube is actually classifying your content the wrong way, or they think that you messed up in your content. And that's why they're not actually pushing it out to the people that you want to see it. Now I want to show you a perfect example of this because this actually keeps happening in my content and it's one of the things holding back my views. So if we come over here into this video, new ChatGPT settings to make it 10 times smarter, and we scroll down right here, we could look at the subtitles, and what we're going to see is that this messes this up a lot of times. Even though it just put a space in between chat and GPT, it actually hurts me because when people actually do a search for this, let's say that we actually come over to YouTube, what you're going to find is that people type in ChatGPT, not chat space GPT. And to actually prove this to you, look at the difference between these two search terms. If we have chat GPT, one word, 1.4 million people. If I come over here with chat space GPT, 400,000 people. So literally this makes a difference by about 70%. If I do this, I get 70% more reach because YouTube's algorithm says, hey, there's actually a ton of people that are interested in this. We know exactly who's interested in this, but literally just one mess up like this cuts the size of the audience by 70%. So please do not make the mistake of leaving your subtitles all messed up, because YouTube's algorithm is 100% going to be looking in here in order to actually fix this. So we want to come over here, we want to fix all of this, and we want to make sure that this doesn't happen again by actually checking our subtitles before we're setting our videos live, because again, metadata really matters, and you want to make sure that your metadata isn't screwing you up. Change number 3, and this is something I see so many small channels mess up, and quite frankly, this is one of the worst things you could do, is you have to have one of the things that actually separates you on YouTube be that you actually care about your audience. You want to think about it like this. You're not creating content for 1,000 people to see, for 10,000 people to see, for 100,000 people to see, but instead, the people that give you energy, you want to give them energy back. And where you can start with this is responding to every single comment that you get on YouTube. I respond to almost every single comment, and guess what? I literally get thousands of comments every day. If I'm able to do it, and I've got a fiance, I've got a family, I've got another YouTube channel, I've got like 4 or 5 businesses that I run, and if I'm able to do it, you can do it too. And this is going to go a really long way. You don't just want to respond to people with emojis. You don't just want to respond to them with nonsense. You want to write them a real written response and make your audience feel heard and make them feel like you actually care. Because if you really want to grow on YouTube, you need to care. And guess what AI can't do? AI can't care. AI can't nurture an audience, but you're going to be able to do that. And that's one of the things that's actually going to separate you and make you human. The next change you need to make sure that you're making is you need to make sure that you understand that YouTube actually has several different algorithms. They have a post algorithm, they have a shorts algorithm, they have a long form algorithm, they have a search-based algorithm, they have a home feed algorithm. So guess what you need to make sure that you're doing? You need to make sure that you're making content that's going to show up in all of these different places. And you can actually look at your analytics right now to see where you're excelling and where you're not, to actually see what you need to focus on. Now, in order to actually see where your traffic is coming from, what we're going to want to do is we want to come over to analytics right here. We want to click on audience. And then if we actually scroll down, this is going to show us how people are finding our content. We can see formats that your viewers are watching on YouTube. This is going to show you what formats you need to actually be uploading in. Because like I said, videos, shorts, and lives all have completely different algorithms. We can see here, I should be doing all 3. And that's exactly why I upload all 3 types of content to my audience and on this channel. If we come over into content right here, what this is going to allow us to see is where people are actually finding our content. So we can see browse features. This is going to be the home page. If we come to YouTube search, this is going to be people on search. And if we come over here to suggested videos, this is going to be the videos that show the side panel, direct or unknown, and then YouTube advertising. And basically, you want to make sure that you are optimizing your content for these. And what you should be doing is going into your content that's done really well. For example, this video performed really well for me. It got 28,000 views, made me over $200. What I should be doing is actually coming into the reach, seeing what people are searching for, seeing where this is actually showing or what videos are suggesting this by clicking into see more. And then we can actually click into each of these and see how they actually matter. And this is going to allow you to understand and optimize where your viewers are finding your content, how you could get more viewers to find your content. And another thing you want to make sure that you're looking at is the difference on this type of stuff between videos, between shorts, and between posts, because like I was sharing with you, these are all have completely different algorithms. Like we could see on shorts, I actually get the far majority of my traffic from YouTube search and not the shorts feed. If we come over to videos, I get the far majority of my traffic from browse features. You want to make sure that you're optimizing and using different strategies on different types of content based on where the content's actually showing. Now, that last thing you need to make sure that you're doing is actually creating content that YouTube wants to push out on your page and making sure that you're not messing up how long you're actually creating your content. So let me show you how to fix those things. Now, the way that you're going to do that is actually incredibly easy. You're going to be inside of your analytics right here. We're going to come over here and we are going to click on trends. This is going to show us new videos that should inspire us. It's going to show us what our audience is actually looking for. It's going to show us what shorts we should be making. But most importantly, we could actually come over here and type in topics, for example, ChatGPT, and then this will show me the top searches for this, whether it's high volume or low volume. It'll show whether or not our audience is actually interested in this. And if we click on show all right here, this will reveal to us what lengths are working best. And what you should actually be doing is coming over here, taking a screenshot of the top videos here, and then you could drop this into whatever AI tool you want to use. For example, ChatGPT. We could come over here and we could say, can you tell me based on these videos, what length piece of content, I'm going to change the spelling on that, piece of content should I make, and give me a list of title ideas that could go viral. And this is where you should actually be starting when you go to create content, because now we know for sure, one, that YouTube actually wants to push out this topic for our niche, for our channel, because it literally explicitly told us that, shows us the length right here that we should target, shows us what length we should avoid. And it says for my channel, we would shoot for 15 minutes. And then this goes through and gives us a bunch of different title ideas that we can actually implement right here. Gives us top 3, tells us why for search and browse potential, which is absolutely incredible that ChatGPT now goes through, gives us all this information, and now we know exactly what length and topic to be able to post about. And then we go back to step number 1, turn it into all of those clips using Nexus clips, post those everywhere, and this makes growing on YouTube and fixing your low views problem incredibly easy. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about exactly how the YouTube algorithm works right now in 2026, I would strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through exactly how it works. I'll see you over there.